Well, today we finally got a chance to do Ryan's Brembos. He's been waiting for these for a while. If you guys happen to remember, we had them here. We had the first set that the threads were completely tore up, so we sent those back. He got another set. They needed to be power coated. Here they are. They've come back power coated. What was that company called?
Detective Coating.
Yeah.
They also rebuilt them, so it's like a all-in-one package that they offer. So, but yeah, they look great.
Yeah. They're a really good job.
There are some tooling marks, but they do split the Brembos, so it's kind of expected. And they're on the back, so it's not a big deal. But they look great. Can't wait to get them on the car. I'm going to walk you guys through all the other different brake parts that we got. And I went with the DBA Tier 2 rotors. Nick Triviano from New Provision Racing gave me a ton of insight and suggested these for my driving style. I might go to the track once or twice, just hard back road driving. You know, that's pretty much what these are going to be for, to avoid brake fade. So he suggested the Tier 2 instead of the Tier 3, just because the Tier 3 is more like if you track the car like every week, you'll want those. But I went with the slotted to cool the brakes a little bit more. Don't get the drilled, because I've heard they can crack.
Yeah.
And you do not want to mess with that. And this is just this is the rear, so now we're going to have the vented rear rotors, which is going to be nice. I went with the DBA Tier 2 rotors. Nick Triviano from New Provision Racing gave me a ton of insight and suggested these for my driving style. I might go to the track once or twice, just hard back road driving. You know, that's pretty much what these are going to be for, to avoid brake fade. So he suggested the Tier 2 instead of the Tier 3, just because the Tier 3 is more like if you track the car like every week, you'll want those. But I went with the slotted to cool the brakes a little bit more. Don't get the drilled, because I've heard they can crack.
Yeah.
And you do not want to mess with that. And this is just this is the rear, so now we're going to have the vented rear rotors, which is going to be nice.
And then next up, you went with what? Hawk pads?
Yeah, so we got the Hawk 5.0 pads. They're like, they don't squeak very much and they don't do that much dust. They are like a more expensive pad if you're looking at from like Stop Techs up to like the higher end pads. They are more expensive, but they're kind of like the medium what I want. So I don't want race pads, because I don't want the squeakiness and you have to get them warmed up before they start working. I want the kind of middle ground. So these are like really high performance pads that are good for like street driving and a couple of track days. So that's kind of the whole theme I'm going with for my car.
Yeah. Looks like you went with Goodridge.
Yeah, so
stainless steel lines.
It's a toss up between Stop Tech and Goodridge lines. I didn't have any Stop Tech stuff on my car, so I didn't really want Stop Tech. And then Goodridge is like that's all they do is brake stuff. So like as far as like brake lines, they're pretty famous for them. So they were on the same price. Ended up going with the Goodridge.
Oh, good. And those will be done on the front and rear.
Yep.
So should be a pretty good setup, and definitely excited. I'm very excited to get this on.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Nick helped me pick all this stuff out pretty much. He does great recommendations. I mean, he's been doing brake stuff for STIs and WRXs for years.
So you didn't want to be like your other fellow WRXers out there with the 2018 and the painted calipers now?
Yeah.
He's got to step up his game, guys.
Yeah.
So
I painted my calipers red a little while ago.
Yep, we got
we got the brake fluid.
Yeah, Motul 5.1 brake fluid. So
again, we're going with the whole theme of not like race fluid, you know, but stuff that won't boil.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a daily driver, so you need some daily driving ability out of the car. You can't just go full race car
and then try and daily it. This is what you have on your car, right?
Yeah,
in your car?
I was gonna say I haven't really had any problems with it. It's been good in the winter time and the summertime and really hard driving, so I haven't really noticed any boiling the fluid as far as I can tell. So yeah, it should be just fine. So if somebody out there is watching this and they're looking at the calipers, they like the power coat on them, what did this actually run you like?
So it's like I think it's just about $600, maybe a $615. I can't remember the exact number.
Okay, so that's the rebuild them, to send them in, rebuild them, powder coat them,
Yep.
and get them back.
Correct.
So you're probably around $600. Or
Yeah,
something.
you pay shipping there, but they pay shipping back. So
Okay.
you also have to pay shipping there. But I mean, it's worth it to get a professional powder coating job, and they're the only place I really talk to that feel comfortable breaking these apart and doing a full rebuild. So.
And they used a brand new rebuild kit, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it because
Yeah.
these seals look brand new.
Yeah,
so.
they're brand new. So it's really nice, and I cannot wait to get these on the car.
Yeah. No, it's like, I don't know, install of brakes.
I wasn't really doing much.
The right holes. Grab onto this.
Effing yeah!